Patrick Mahomes was deadly accurate in the AFC Championship game versus the Ravens, winning 17-10. He went 30 for 39 for 241 yards, 1 touchdown, and 15 yards on the ground. And we're going to dive in to see exactly how he did it. All right, we got 2nd and 6, empty formation, 4-man rush. Looks like they're playing some sort of 3 deep. Don't think they're playing man. Are they playing man? They're playing man. They're playing really far off, man. Now they're playing zone. Going to give him a freebie to the boundary versus 3 deep zone. Just nobody guarding the sticks. That's bad defense. It's like the Ravens all of a sudden this game got really afraid to get beat deep. I don't know. Did not play sound much of the game. Here we go. Kelce in motion. Stack over here. You see them take advantage of these bubbles a lot. They do a really good job of retracing back and sealing off, showing the edge on the linebackers. And Rice, man, when he puts his foot in the ground, he gets vertical quick. And an 11-yard gain on 1st down on a simple bubble. The Chiefs, man, they do a really good job of taking advantage of those. But now, this is where Mahomes, man, this is where I really started seeing what type of game this was going to be. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys up, kind of feeling off of pressure, going to do a half motion sprint out. Look, he's trying to set a pick for the flat. Mahomes sees it, they jump it. What does he do? With no hesitation, gets to his backside crosser. They brought pressure, they got 5 people up, and he delivers an absolute dime across his body to Travis Kelce, where only his guy could get it. I mean, that is jump man. And on 4th and 2, they end up scoring on this drive. It was the opening drive for them. These are the types of plays that Mahomes and his guys made all game long, and they've been making all playoffs long. When they got to have it, these guys know how to win. 4th and 2 converts, and that was their game, man. Margin for error was super small, and they kept delivering. 1st and 10, gonna drop back. 1, 2, 3, 1st hitch, 2nd hitch, ball's out, and this was impressive. Back shoulder. Back shoulder to Travis Kelce, where only his guy could get it, fading away. Kelce isn't creating a lot of separation right now versus man, but he's using his body, knows how to get open, and knows how to leave space for his quarterback to miss in the right spots. That was beautiful. Great throw, great catch, and that's why those two are rolling right now in the playoffs. Watch this. It's basically like a Spartan route, inside receiver fade. He doesn't beat him over the top, even though he's kind of putting himself in position to win over the top or behind, depending on where Pat throws it. All the way to the last second, doesn't push off, fades away. It's beautiful. The Ravens, they answer back 7-7. Pressure's back on the Chiefs. Basically gets the empty set. 1, 2, 3. Little release. Look, ball is thrown 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. And he finds a way to get 10. That right there, that getting north and south by Rice has changed this offense. Here we go. Oof. Good cut on the edge here to get his hands down. Floats it over the top. These are the plays that how many times do you see a quarterback not put enough air on it and it gets tipped on 3rd and 1, and then they're in another uncomfortable situation. Pat can make every throw from every angle, and he's more concerned about laying somebody out than making the tackle. And Kelce, again, in critical situations. Travis Kelce went crazy this game. 11 receptions for 116 yards and a touchdown. We've been waiting for that all year, but clearly he's been saving it for the right time. Here we go, 3rd and 4, another critical situation, right on the edge of field goal range. What are they going to do? It's going to drop back. Gonna reset in the pocket, gonna fade away and rip it on the face mask to Rice. I don't know, you guys don't understand. Sliding to your left and throwing a crosser to the right and being able to keep that ball at the guy's eye mask level, face mask level, and on the run, it's a really, really hard thing to do. And Mahomes does it almost every single time. Moves the chains, which is another critical down. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Drops back. Gets to a comfortable part in the pocket. You see a lot of good scramblers go and learn how to reset the pocket. Look at how he resets the pocket here. He is in the soft part of the pocket all game long, and especially on crazy plays like this on 3rd and 5, he knows that, look, all he has to do is buy enough time for somebody to get open and they need 5 yards. What does he do? Throws a hand grenade. Travis Kelce, diving catch across the middle of the field, barely catches it and moves the chains. And look, their margin for error is so small, but they're playing their best football at the right time and they're getting it in their playmakers' hands. And that's why the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. Players over plays. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Right here, resets, scrambles, barely gets the 1st down. And look, this is what I'm saying. I see it on Twitter. You've got to have a mobile quarterback to go all the way because you're not going to have the best play call all the time. And if you're relying on being in the perfect situation, perfect play call all game long to win games, when you get against better opponents, it's not going to happen. You need to have a guy that can create with his feet. And it doesn't even need to be 30, 40 yard runs. Can he move the chains on 3rd down? And can he extend in the scramble to pass game? All right, now it's 14-7. 2nd and 7, quick, balls out. Look at his release on this to get it as wide around the edge as possible. How many times did you see Lamar get these batted down? There's an art form to it. There's a way to play baseball and sling it around the side. And right here, 2nd and 7, They find a way to get into third and manageable again on the easiest play of all time. They don't go to the well too often on these bubbles, but right place, right time to set up a third and manageable. It's a lot to be like learned from how they call plays. Ravens defense starting to get a little stingier. Now we're in 3rd and 9. First hitch, ball's out, offsets inside, knowing the guy's driving outside. And that allows Kelce to get close to the first down. It was a good spot by the ref. He did not get it on the replay where they showed the other angle. But again, gets them into manageable. And now they're going to go for it. And this, in my opinion, I don't love this. I don't love this play call at all. You've gone to the well too many times. You've gone to the well too many times with Pacheco on 4th and 1. You're the best quarterback in the game. Probably the tight end that's playing the best in the playoffs right now. One of the best of all time in the game. Like, I would want this ball to be in Mahomes' hands with space, and they've tried to run a lot of short yardage with Pacheco, and I just think they went to the well too many times. They get stopped, and the Ravens have life, but I don't get paid the big bucks. Back on offense, 2nd and 5, bad snap. Get a little haphazard with his feet. Doesn't matter. He's going to go, scramble, make a play, gets killed in the face. Honestly, if he didn't get just whopped in the chin, he probably completes that pass. We've been seeing him do it all game long. This was pretty bad. But look, Mahomes doesn't let it affect him. They get the 15 yards. They move forward. My God, that was rough. Here we go. 2nd and 7, ball in midfield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First hitch, ball's out. Travis Kelce just understanding zone concepts, understanding the soft parts in the zone. I mean, that is literally in the triangle of the zone. Perfect sit down. Mahomes throws it there, knows he trusts a guy that's going to sit down and not keep running to the sideline. Like, that's why they're so good. They run the plays that are drawn in their own way. They don't just run the straight lines on the sheet. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Drops back, scrambles. Gonna go make a play. Like, Mahomes, dude, like, that's the thing. But he's willing to pull it down and get the first and move the chains. Yes, they got the hold, but like, that's all you need out of a quarterback running the ball. Somebody that's willing to pull it down and just move the chains. And we saw in the Lions game, like, Goff had a few opportunities on those critical downs where he trusted throwing the ball into tight coverage versus just taking off for 3 yards, and it came back to bite him. Then they got a screen here. This was crazy. They got it called back. Rice, though, the same theme, like, screen at opportune times. I know they had the flag, but the way he gets vertical north and south, it's pretty impressive. This is the crazy part of this game. Like, the Chiefs didn't do anything in the second half, but they did enough to chew clock and convert in critical situations. We go 3rd and 6, ball's out across the middle of the field, like, got a through route, threads it in, and like, again, it's just the time, man. The Ravens, they didn't have the ball much. Chiefs in critical downs move the chains. We go. Like, look at this play. This is the stuff that you get with Mahomes. He's just playing ball, man. Look, we got a zone read. He pulls it. Probably should have handed it. Goes, makes a play, pitches it back, and they find a way to move the chains. Again, it's just like it's a slow death against this Chiefs offense. They're not the most explosive team in the league, but they find a way to move the chains. Now you get to a critical spot. Look, Ravens are down by 7. A first down ends this. We had a lot of nothing in that 3rd quarter leading up until now in the 4th quarter, but critical down, 3rd and 9. You got Mahomes. They're playing man. They're playing man. They're playing man. He's going to come up. He's playing man. He's the one high safety. Let's see what they do. Look, man, they're playing plug, and this is what they know here. They know that they're going to have this receiver go vertical, go inside, attack the safety's leverage. They're going to have Marquez Valdes-Scantling from the slot, also attacking vertical, and look at Mahomes. He knows that he needs to slide back by just enough time to put this one up and away, and the safety cut, and they got Marquez over the top, and he finds a way to make a play. And on 3rd and 9, game on the line. Like, if they don't get that, Ravens got a chance to go tie this game and go to overtime. And they're going to trust their guys to go make plays. Mahomes will make the right decision. And the cool thing is, like, Marquez has had a rough year. But in the most critical situation that they've had all year, in a play that can end it, send him to the Super Bowl, he trusts his guy, he goes back to him, and Marquez delivers. And right now, like, that's the thing with this Chiefs team. They may not be the most talented. They might not be the best team all year, but they find a way to turn it on in the playoffs, and they keep feeding their guys in critical situations, move the chains, and win games.